Aloha Leos, it's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji, helping bring harmony to your head, to your heart, and to your home. I do a number of things on this channel. I am a feng shui expert, a intuitive, so I'm doing intuitive readings today for you for the month of June, and I am also a life and business coach, so lots of wear many different hats that all sort of beautifully weave together. Today we are going to be talking about June, the energy of June for you. So what is up? What's happening for you? We're going to start with a theme for the month, giving you an idea of just sort of that general overriding energy for this month of June. And then I'll be drawing some additional cards from my regular deck that will give you some more guidance about what's happening this month. And then we're focusing on romance. It's been a few months since we have done that, and I felt called to focus on romance for you guys this month. And I've got one card that I've drawn from the Sacred Traveler deck. So coming into summer, lots of people are traveling, and I felt that soul journey energy was also important to tap into for the month of June. I already got my nose itching. Oftentimes when I get the nose itching, there's some sort of allergies that are going on for people, something that you're allergic to, whether it's food or drinks or something in the environment. And again, you know, whatever you can do to clear the allergens out of your home, your system, your body, all of those type of things is really going to be helpful for you. So let's go ahead and get started with your reading for the month of June. We have as a general theme for the month, so an overriding energy is the Page of Fire. So fire energy is all about passion and action. It's very much this creative energy. And this is about some new endeavor, something super exciting that's coming for you this month. It's going to call for your creativity, for your own brand of ingenuity, right? And so this is really a beautiful theme for this month. Some of the other, I've done a couple of the other readings already, and I'm like, oh, that's not a great theme. That's not such a great theme. So you guys have kind of the first better theme, I guess I would say, of the month. And not to say they're not great. It's all good, right? It's all guidance. It's all information. But some of them are just more fun than others. And I love this one. The other reason I love this one, too, is look at the dragon and look at the dragon's wings. It's just like, ooh, so much magic happening there with that dragon. And, oh, yeah, it's just beautiful. Love it. Let's see what else is happening for you this month. So it's so funny. Some months I'm like just really chomping at the bit to get to my own reading. I'm an Aries, so it's like, and this month is one of those months where I'm like, oh, I can't wait to do my reading, right? Which is, you know, going to be towards the end because we had our birthdays in March, March or April, most of us. So I'm like, I'm so excited. Okay. You do have pretty good balance this month. So you've got fire, earth, air. That's a good balance. No water in here. Actually, there hasn't been much water for too many people. So a little bit drier energy, I guess I'm feeling, which, you know, maybe related to what's happening weather-wise right now, too. And then you've got, at the end of the month, there's going to be a shift. There's going to be some sort of shift or change happening for you, and we'll talk about that in a moment. So we've got the Queen of Earth coming in for you. Earth cards are all about how you make your money, what you need to do to be grounded here on Earth. And this is a card about making, you know, sort of that time. Earth energy is very mothering, very connected, right? And this is about making time for the people in your life, making time for those around you, doing things more common sense wise, right? Like just thinking logically about things, taking care of things in that way. It's also, you know, any type of challenges that you have that are coming up in this month. is to be soft about them, right? You have no idea what the other person is going through, why they were cranky or what was happening for them, right? And so just if you can soften your heart with respect to situations this month, that's going to be helpful for you and for others, right? Then we've got the Three of Air coming in for you. Air cards are all about the head, the intellect, kind of what's going on upstairs. And this is a bit of a grieving card. I'm going to delete that word bit, right? Because it is a grieving card. There's a great sadness. There's something that's very heavy on your heart, or just something that you feel very sad about. And this might be someone that has left your life. It might be a situation or something that didn't turn out the way that you wanted. It might be a business that is not going well. Whatever it is, it feels very, very heavy on your heart. But it's important for you to feel it. It's important for you to give yourself that time to grieve, to give yourself that time to actually feel your emotions. There's a great movie, a kids movie, that talks a lot about emotions that I think is really has beautiful messages for us as adults as well. It's called Inside Out. I'm sure many of you have heard of it. And it just really shares the importance of all the emotions, right? So we can't just be happy all of the time. And when something happens that, it just, you feel in your heart, you've got to allow yourself that time, right? Yeah, okay. And then we've got, okay, they want me to say one more thing about that. Related to whatever happened, it's time to forgive, okay? It's time to forgive, to let go, not to focus on, definitely don't be in the place of like, oh, they shouldn't have done that, or this shouldn't have happened. No, let go of that. Like, everything is perfect. There's always beautiful unfoldings and beautiful wisdom that happens with all of this, right? So forgiveness is also going to be a key for you this month. And then towards the end of the month, you're going to feel a shift. You're going to feel a change. We've got the Empress coming in. This is Archangel Gabriel. Gabriel, of course, is related to speaking, to sharing via words or communication, that type of thing. This particular card, though, is all about abundance. Yahoo, right? Really good stuff. It's lavish abundance, not just regular abundance. This is lavish abundance. So, much abundance. And it's also about giving birth to your dreams. So it is about, opening up to give to the world something, right? And so many times I think people stop themselves because they're like, oh, so-and-so's already done this. This has already been done. But not in the way that you have. They haven't offered it in the way that you have. They don't have the experiences that you have. People are going to resonate with you that don't resonate with other people. So you've got to give birth to this thing and nurture yourself. This is going to be a great month for you to nurture yourself and others. So that connection with people around you is still coming through the whole month, right? Let's see what's happening related to your romantic relationships. Because we know summer is all about romance, right? It can be. It can be, for sure, which is a heck of a lot of fun. Okay, we have, I don't know why I've got these, some of the cards are the wrong direction. All right, so we've got healing family issues. Your love life is being impacted by family stuff. And so this might be your parents, it might be ancestors that you never ever met that had a habit of, or some sort of pattern that played out again and again in their lives in relation to romantic relationships. But you have the opportunity to heal it, okay? So you have the opportunity, and before you came into this incarnation, you said, hey, I'll take care of that. Yes, me. I'll step up and do this, right? I'll heal this for the whole family line. And now you're here and you're like, WTF was I thinking, right? Why did I agree to this? But the beautiful thing is, as you heal this, for yourself and for the family line, and you forgive your parents and forgive, any wrongdoings that were done to you in this lifetime, maybe by other partners as well, then you open yourself up, right? That's really essentially like pulling down the walls that you've had around your heart, just pulling them down and allowing yourself to be open, right? Oh, it's so good when we're open, because when you're in that space of openness, your partner, your beloved, can feel that, right? And that's where you're able to connect, when your heart is open. If your heart is closed, you're not going to be able to connect with that person, right? You've got to open your heart. So I do see, as you open your heart, though, I do see the honeymoon energy coming in. So this can have a couple different meanings. Of course, it can be about an actual honeymoon, right? Where you're actually getting married, you're actually, going on a honeymoon with your beloved. It can also mean a honeymoon phase, like it's the start of a relationship, which is really nice and juicy, right? Sort of that honeymoon phase. It can also be just about traveling, right? Taking a trip, taking a honeymoon-like trip with your beloved, with your partner. So very fun energy around that honeymoon. Enjoy the time together, enjoy new scenery. That's what honeymoons are about, right? It's typically a new place that you're going to together, you're spending time together. That's the important piece around this. And there's a lot of chemistry between you and your partner. If you're not in a partnership yet, know that your partner and you will have a lot of chemistry. I know sometimes that's hard for you to believe when you haven't seen that, or you haven't felt that maybe in a long time, like you haven't felt that, but there is going to be that chemistry there. You are going to feel that with your partner, which is obviously super fun, right? Okay. So then your Sacred Traveler card, your guidance around traveling this month, is solitude. So we have the solitude card coming in for you, which is letting you know that it's also important to have that quiet time. Because when you get quiet, that's when you get to hear the guidance, where you can hear it more clearly. It's so, so important to have that time. I so encourage you, if you're not already doing this, to make sure that you're meditating on a daily basis. It's really important to have that quiet time. Insight Timer is a great app that's free, that has thousands, I believe, of meditations on there. All different lengths, all different types. Find some are just music. I found one that I love that's just sound alchemy. So good. It's like singing bowls. Oh my gosh, love that. So find something that you can connect with, and you can be solitude or quiet. Enjoy that peace in nature as well, just sitting outside, taking a walk in the forest, right? Swimming in the water. So many different ways that you can enjoy that solitude. So do that this month. I've got a special treat for you guys, so stay tuned for the next video to check that out. Much love and aloha. Aloha, it's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji, and I've got a super special treat for you guys. I am offering a free Find Your Flow webinar. There's going to be 2 dates, May 31st and June 20th, 2019. I will be sharing with you the 6 steps that will help you find your flow, what is clogging you or blocking the flow in your life, and my #1 most practical and immediate action that you can take to shift into the flow state. Super excited about this. Links are below in the description. Have an amazing, amazing day, and we'll see you on the Find Your Flow webinar.